Okay. So one time I went to a camp. It's called Sly Park, and I absolutely hated it. Now I understand some people in my class and before, but that was in my class before. They've said, "Oh my God, Sly Park is so fun," and also my dad even said that because he went there before when he was young, and I absolutely hated it. I don't understand how it was fun. Like, I understand, like, because you get to meet new people, you get new friends and all that stuff, but I don't need friends, okay? I have the internet. That's quite sad. But yeah, anyways, I didn't like it because I had to do hikes. I had to do all this shit that I didn't know how to do. Like, I don't know how to make bracelets like these, and they told us to make some. And the way the guy that we had explained it, he didn't really explain how to weave that shit. And he's like, if you know how to braid hair, then you'll be able to do it. I don't know how to braid hair. My mom does that shit for me, okay? I don't do that. And then and then there was a whole bunch of people that hated One Direction in there. And this one girl, this is so funny. This one girl, she was like, she said she walked in to her area in the cabin. She's all like, "Well, I had this dream last night that One Direction was standing on stage and I was with them, and all of a sudden they wanted me to smell their feet." And I'm like, "What the fuck? What kind of dream is that?" And it was weird, and she's weird, but she was amazing at the same time. Like, I loved her, even though I don't know her name anymore. I'm sorry. And there was these two girls in our area of the cabin, and I thought they were totally hilarious. But then my partner that I had didn't think so, and she thought they were kind of annoying because they talked too much and they were loud. And I like them because of that, because I am loud, I'm annoying, I'm hilarious because of that, and it's like, they're just like me, we're perfect. And then, I remember, one girl knew who PewDiePie was, and I was like, oh my god, this girl's perfect, and she was like this, perfect Asian girl, and, we kept on talking about how he played Amnesia and Happy Wheels and Stefano and all that stuff, and that was like the best fucking moment ever. And I was like, oh my god, I finally found someone that understands me. And then my best friend couldn't come to Sly Park, and I felt really bad about that because I didn't have anyone to play around with and all that stuff. And I did have my partner, and I did like. Sorry, the camera's moving for some reason. Okay. I did like my partner though because she is my friend and all, but like it's fun to have your best friend where you like have inside jokes and stuff. And I didn't really have inside jokes with that friend I was with, so it was kind of like eh. And we had this one hike that was like 5 miles long, I think, I don't know. And it was so tiring. We just had to go to a lake too, so it was freaking stupid. Like, just to go to a lake for 5 miles. And my teacher went with us the whole entire time, and then every time someone complained, she was like, "Oh, stop complaining." And I was like, fine, okay. And then I remember when I got home, we came back, and my best friend was there, and she's all like, "Woo!" and stuff. And I kind of ignored her because I kind of like was in the middle of singing "Glad You Came" by The Wanted with one of my other friends, and yeah, I was in the moment. And I'm sorry about that, girl. I'm sorry. And then, but then when we got closer to them, they were all like, "Oh my god, I missed you," and I was like, "Oh my god, I missed you too." And then I went to grab my luggage and stuff because, actually, wait, what am I talking about? Yeah, actually, we were taking our luggage out at the same time, and I didn't have my luggage that I was holding because we were grabbing other people's luggage to put inside. And then I went to go grab my own, and then right as I turned around, I saw my dad like walking in, and I literally started tearing up, and I ran over to him and I started crying, like on his like chest and stuff because I missed him, and I didn't realize it the whole entire time I was at the camp. So I was just like bawling, and then I saw my mom, and I just hugged her so tight, and she was hugging me back really tight, and I couldn't breathe for like a few seconds, and I was also crying. And then I grabbed all my stuff and I quickly like walked out of there because I saw my best friend out there and all my friends out there, and I'm like, I don't want them to see me crying. And then when I finally got home, I was so excited to get on the internet again, and it was like, oh my god, I just hated that place. Oh, I forgot this. So when we were going to the camp, our bus driver was so rude, and he also had this horrible music playing. It was like from like the 90s and 80s, and no one really cared about that shit. But some people knew the lyrics to some of the songs, though. I knew some of the songs. But when we were coming back, he played radio that had music that we would like, but he didn't turn it up all the way. Like, it was just so low, and the bus was so loud, and you can hear the other cars outside, and you couldn't even hear anything. I had to go like this, like duck down, so I can hear the music coming down there. And then One Direction came on. I think it was Little Things, and I literally like almost broke down in the middle of just sitting in the bus. Well, we were almost there too. Little Things was playing. I'm just like, and then Little Mix played, but the bus driver had to turn it off right when Wings was playing. It was all like, these wings are made to, and then it stopped. I was like so mad. It's like I got so mad when that happened, but then I got all happy because I was like, oh my god, we're home. And it's like, it's a long drive from the camp back to our school, so like when I got out, my legs were all like wobbly for a while, but then I was also singing Glad You Came, so that was like, yeah, that was fine. And I keep forgetting things. We had this campfire thing the day before we left to go home, and I had to do a skit with my cabin mates, and it was I only had one line. It was hilarious though, because like we were supposed to do this thing like how to save electricity or something, and I had this one line only, and what happened was, in the skit we were talking about how kids use too much electricity and stuff, and so it went down the line of these all kids, and I was one of the kids. And then there was this mom. I'm sorry for being racist here, but there was this little black girl that was the mom, and I'm like, white, so it's like, that's how it works, right? And then so she walked up to me, and then she was like, are you even listening to me? Because it was part of the skit. And then I was supposed to be like pretending that I had like headphones on or something, and then this was improv because we didn't rehearse this part. I was just like, huh? And everyone started laughing, and I was like, oh my god. But I didn't keep a straight face afterwards. When everyone started laughing, I was like, because I was like, oh my god, people liked that. And I just said, huh? And then we went on with the skit, and then there was like this grandma part that she was like, I'm gonna spank your little booties and stuff, and then I just like, we like fell to the floor because we were supposed to be like running away, but we fell instead. I don't know why. And then I looked away like to like the wall of behind us in the screen, on the stage, and I just started laughing because I don't know why. It's just the word booties just made me laugh for some reason sometimes. And I think ours was like the funniest one. We were the best. And then we got to watch everyone else do them, and it was so cold there. Oh my god, I hated how cold it was. It had snow and everything. God, what time is it? It's almost 12 o'clock. I remember when I used to not be able to sleep. I'm not able to stay up at 12. Only at New Year's. And then I went to the One Direction concert. It was 12 o'clock in the morning when we left, and I was able to stay up. And it was like, my god. Okay, well, that's the end of the video. And, yeah. Camping is not fun for me. But the food was great there, just saying. Like, oh my god, that food was amazing. But anyway, this is the end of the video. I think I'm gonna have only one more. I'm gonna have a vlog on Friday, like I said before. And yeah, bye.